Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Uncle Lander and this is Fallout New Vegas playthrough. Very hard difficulty, hardcore mode with mods. On the last episode we have managed to complete the remaining part of the Honest Hearts DLC. We have managed to explore every cave and get all the unique items that we possibly left behind. We managed to get back to Novak and we managed to rearm ourselves with the weapons that I'm going to use for the Old World Blues, which is the second DLC that I'm going to do. I'm currently level 58 with 6 strength, 9 perception, 6 endurance, charisma, 8 intelligence and agility, 7 luck, with skills of butter, big guns at 100, energy weapons 59, explosive guns, lockpick, medicine, melee weapons, repair science, speech and survival at 100, and unarmed at 22. So, we're gonna do the Old World Blues, but even before that... Nottingham Conspiracy, not Sierra Madre, Midnight Science Fiction feature. We're gonna go for this, but also, I thought a little bit, and I think it would not be a silly idea, OPQRST, to actually take the trial carabine with me. Just as a precaution. In case something's gonna go wrong, take the tri-carabine with me. Just have 100% assurance that everything's going right. I'm even gonna check what kind of mods the tri-carabine actually has. Because I know it has a scope, which immediately makes it a very, very useful weapon. And it only has a scope, which we're gonna definitely change because it could be a short-range scope, but I will never accept this ginormous thing in front of my face. Anyway, we already know the inventory I'm gonna bring for the Old World Blues. We're gonna bring hunting rifle, I'm gonna bring the 12-gauge shotgun, which is the trench gun pretty much. We're also gonna bring the little Russian submachine gun over here, that is Champion 357, the 9AA1 I think, it's 9A91, which, yeah, it's gonna fulfill several functions. I hope that I'm gonna find something better as fully automatic in the Old World Blues. I probably will. I have an axe, and I also have brought the 44 Magnum Automag pistol. Without further ado, oh boy. Get burned, bitch. Ugh. No respect, dude. It straight up went and attacked me. It could take the tactical. I think tactical has a... Yeah, it needs a suppressor on, but it has a bottom with critical chance and critical damage in comparison to just the 9mm. So I could take it. As a fully automatic weapon, maybe. Who have they managed to kill? Probably some kind of civilian. Yep, sadly they managed to kill a civilian. Prospector Merchant. RIP. Oh well. Also, the firebomb does not explode on impact. It actually has like a fuse attached to it, but it actually explodes with the fire, so that's not bad. Oh my god. I did not took the throwable spears. Hold on. I totally forgot about taking throwable spears. Let me quickly get back to my home. It's also 6 p.m. according to the game clock, so might as well we can sleep over there for until morning, and then we're gonna go for the Old World Blues DLC. Because I want to keep the throwable spears, because they are good additional damage in case I'm gonna have to reload. Tomahawk, throwable spears. Yeah, I'm gonna take all of them. Yep, there we go. And sleep for 14 hours? Yeah, let's sleep for 14 hours. It's gonna be early morning. The one we're gonna go out, which is exactly which is exactly how I want to do this.
Hey there.
Well, hello there. All right. Let's finally go. I gotta actually check what the tactical 9mm can use. Oh, it's this one. It's the French submachine gun. Might not like it very much. It has a long tube which increases accuracy and silencer. Well, it's not really a long tube. It just extends. It just made the gun more accurate. That is not really much of an improvement. I mean, it's probably. I mean, it is an improvement on accuracy. Yeah, sure, probably because it lowers the recoil or decreases the spread. Or it increases overall accuracy, maybe. Just maybe. Can confirm, can deny. Anyway, let's move on. To get to the place that we want to go, I believe I need to go towards Nipton. Yeah, it's a location just outside Nipton. No Spanish Inquisition on this side. It might be at. They definitely are gonna attack me the one I'm gonna pull my face out of the mountains, I think. There we go. Brother got stuck in the rocks somehow. And she's probably unlootable. So I'm not even gonna bother. Oh boy. Gotta bother with you though. Okay, you got the 10 mil. I can convert the 10 mil into something. What the heck is going on? Oh, you guys are getting screwed up. Damn. They got melted, dude. Well, rip doggo, though. Poor dog. That's Hunter's dog. He didn't deserve to die. Unlike everybody else over here. Yeah, this is where the Spanish Inquisition could normally attack me, or Legion Assassins. Oh yeah, they're already fighting somebody. There we go. Gonna take the Legion Ear. Pulse Mine, Thermic Lance. I actually did not use Thermic Lance. I might fix it and just use it myself. Does it sound like a silly idea? Also gonna take the Dirty Water. Ah, they killed the merch. Gonna take the Pulse Grenade. Actually, did not thought about that. I should take like pulse stuff for the Old War Blues. Yeah, rip this guy. NCR Tourist. Another NCR Tourist. But I'm not gonna need his stuff. One, two, three. Okay, everybody is now dead. And the bodyguard. Sadly deceased. Huh. Yeah, I'm gonna fix it with that. I can fix the Thermic Lance with the Fire Axe. Not bad. Not bad at all. If I'm gonna decide to switch, I will. I see somebody over there, and that's definitely an enemy. Ow. Let's see what they have. A police shotgun. I actually might need that to fix my own shotgun. And so the target is pretty close by. Okay, you're just a procurement specialist from BOS. That's all right. That's cool. Of course, we're gonna get a Fiends over here as well. One down. There's gonna be plenty more. I was right. Hello, Halt. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Glad to see you. Are you a friend? No, you're not. Grinding MSI3? Nice. My day has been pretty alright, you know. Went out, did the shopping. Came back home. You know, the regular stuff. Chores. Get some food, start streaming. Can't really complain. Ah, they shot the big corner. Son of a biscuit. Son of a bip bip. Oh yeah, that's a Wild Wasteland reference. I totally forgot about actually checking into this one. Then it's no on to infiltrate on insanity. Infiltrate on insanity is so easy. At least I think it would be easy. Because I'm still saying this as if I left the Mass Effect 3 multiplayer yesterday morning. Which is not true. I have not played Mass Effect 3. I only play Mass Effect like once every year. As a part of a marathon. I don't play it as often as I could. Because I don't want that game for me to become just silly boring. I'm gonna have a lot of fun with Vanguard, assuming that the glitches with the Vanguard have not been fixed, or hoping they were fixed. Because let me tell you, with the Vanguard, I'm definitely gonna want to have like an engineer with me, somebody who can cast fire abilities, and then I just perform the biotic blast, finish him down with the shotgun, and you know it's all good. Whoa. Gonna kill you too. Oh, they killed this guy too. God damn it. Oops. Back on Mr. 3 is a fucking easy. It's probably going to be an easy mode. Why are all the freaking? I think I'm gonna switch from this Magnum to regular Magnum because it doesn't seem to be working for me. Don't remember which one of the houses are the ones in where I can just craft some ammunition. Hello, Slippy. Bloody Mess, I know, right? Bloody Mess is good. Bloody Mess is very good. Okay, now that I have plenty of time, I can check which house had the reloading bench. So I don't remember for the dearest life of me. It was not this one.
Kill them all. My God. Tell Mama I've done my best.
This one has. I'm pretty sure it has one. Or is it another? Was it in another house? Because I do remember that there was a workbench over here. Yeah, it had to be another house with the weapon, with the ammunition workbench. Oh well, we can search it up. We have plenty of time before the evening is gonna happen. Because oh, there we go. Let's do the breakdown of actually a bunch of ammunitions, FMJs, 4570s, 10 mils because I'm never gonna use them. Let's create 12 gauge regular magnums. I think 450 should be good enough. There we go. I could create now 9mm. But it's only gonna be 270 and 250. Something like that. Well, that's gonna have to do. That's gonna have to do. I'm gonna take that. The atomic cocktail itself. Alright, I think I'm pretty much ready at this point to start the best DLC in the entire game. Normally I would say, hey, let's leave the best for last. Not in this case. Not in this case. I think I'm actually going, like, lore-wise, most accurate path. I'm taking the most accurate path because, if I recall correctly, the Lonesome Road DLC should be the last one to complete, while you basically explore... Well, you try to find Ulysses throughout the other DLCs, and you even got a mention of him in the Honest Hearts. And I think you can even find his signature in the Honest Hearts, but I never did pay enough attention. Well, there it is. Now we need to wait for, because it's 3, so I guess we need to wait for like 6 hours. No, we probably need to wait for like 2 more. There we go. It starts. First, let me drink some water and get some food. Crashed satellite. Well, let's get to it. The crashed satellite seems to be the source of a strange transmission received. Oddworld Blues is recommended for characters level 15+. You have a premonition that while you'll be unable to return to the Mojave until the solved mysteries of the Big Empty, you will be able to take anything you can carry with you, and you will be able to return to the Big Empty anytime after completing the Oddworld Blues. If you're up to the challenge and you have all you want to carry with you, examine the satellite a little closer. The atomic wonders of science await. Take a closer look.
In the years before the Great War, Big Mountain had been the home to the brightest minds of the 21st century. Scientists of vision were drawn to the facility to tackle the greatest technological challenges of the era. They sought to create a new world, fueled by technology for the benefit of all mankind. Sonic emitters, space-age alloys, DNA hybridization, force field particle research, autodoc advances in cranial, cardiac, and trauma surgery. The hopes and dreams of a century became realities in the electronic forges of Big Mountain. The nucleus of this research was the Dome, a huge stone facility that held the labs of every science known to man. It was a think tank where no problem could not be solved, where no question could not be answered. The Great War brought a new energy to Big Mountain and its scientists. Although sheltered from the front lines, the scientists waged their own war, fighting their battles at the atomic level. Equations and calculations marched endlessly across chalkboards and computer terminals toward one solution: winning the war. For years, the minds and computers of Big Mountain were a blaze of trajectories, weapon schematics, and nuclear theories. The problems began to outpace the solutions, first geometrically, then exponentially. As the war escalated, so did the questions. On the night of October 23rd, 2077, the scientists received an answer that put all their questions to rest. In the aftermath, Big Mountain's silent experiments went to sleep, their creators slowly dying in the new world that had been left behind. And the great stone in the middle of the Big Empty lay untouched, filled with countless technological wonders. Wonders that, in the end, had been answers to the wrong question.
Guys, be ready because we're gonna have a lot of dialogue to go through. And I mean a lot of dialogue. So before we're gonna dig into that, one of my favorite perks, Fallout Bloody Mess. Yes, it's pretty good. Big Mountain has a fair bit of lore on him. Yep. There are some recordings that we can find. I think he even talked with the with that assassin from Brotherhood of Steel, even that Psycho Brotherhood from that's Elijah. Yeah, even Elijah was in this DLC. That's true. Well, he left his mark on this DLC. All right, let's move on. You feel strangely heavier. A quick inspection of your body reveals faint surgical scars around your head, chest, and back. Hello, Manuel. After Fallout New Vegas, I'm gonna play Cyberpunk 2077. It's gonna be the last playthrough before the Phantom Liberty is gonna get released, and even that, it's not gonna happen until December. So yeah, I mean, the Phantom Liberty is not gonna happen until December because October, November, I have 2 marathons already on the way and ready to be played, pretty much. Well, I'm naked. Well, not really. Let me get... Yeah, Mr. Adventurer. I'll keep the sunglasses. Doggy!
Hey.
Rufus. What? Oh great, this is the last thing I need. Lobotomites running around the sink. I don't know what one of those is. Oh, my mistake. You're not a Lobo enough to be a lobotomite. Have the empty brains made another? So you're a talking dog. Oh, way back I was a research assistant at either scientist here in the Big MT. Didn't insist very much of the research though. It was all a copy of the Sprintuous Rufus. Wash my coffee mugs, Rufus. Oh my god, I can't even read it, it just goes so fast. So I awake one day under those bastard practical jokers. Real funny, except of course, yeah, wish the console was a little bit more clean, I guess. Yeah, and it just skipped it. What happened to... yeah, okay, yeah, great. That's amazing. This guy probably comes from the other mod that I have. What was the name of that mod? It has something to do with the robots.
Hey.
Yo. I'm not gonna get used to that. Robco Certified. I think the name of the mod is Robco Certified. And a matter of fact, I'm pretty confident that it's Robco Certified. If I'm gonna go over there, I want to like check on every single thing that is over here. I want to pick up as much as I can. I'll play. Fresh pinion nuts. Oh, got some purified water. Oh, you don't have any jalapeno peppers, which is boo. Talk to Sync. Why would I? Well, anyway, it's 6 a.m. Think tank. A strange feeling of pacifism comes over you, and you find you cannot draw your weapon for some reason.
I thought I heard the pacification field kick in. All right, shh. Nobody move. I'll handle this. Be warned, intruder. You are in the presence of a mighty think tank of Big Mountain. The collective geniuses of... We... By Oppenheimer, which one of you self-professed geniuses has been adjusting my volume knob? Who was it? Was it you, 8? Oh, Dr. O, was it? Likely story. O couldn't spark 2 neurons if they were in a lattice of biomed gel.
What? Me? Breaking news, Klein. It wasn't me, all right? I'm the robotical engineer. 8 is sound waves. That's his specialty. You always do this. You always demean me in front of guests. And it's not O, all right? It's...
Enough! Either of you do it again, it'll be the last time. Now... Great. Now I forgot what I was saying. What was I talking about?
I was at the theater, then I was here. What is this place?
Did it just say something? Anyone catch that? Boros, you work with animals. Translate. It's a lobotomite. Here, in the dome. Oh, as if this situation couldn't get any worse. Now we've got lobotomites. Dalla, get the spray before it excretes all over everything.
Lobotomite?
Dr. Klein, if my hypothesis is correct, this lobotomite is the repository of the brain we sent the signal to, the skinvelope once containing it. If so, it's proof that there may indeed be something beyond the crater. Just look at it. The way it blinks. It's like a big, hairless teddy bear.
I know what it is, Dalla. I want to know why it's down here. With its limbs all over everything. And are those penises I see wriggling on its feet? Disgusting.
I believe those are toes, Dr. Klein. Little teddy bear toes. Penises are much larger than those tiny extremities. Not that I would know.
I don't recall the human penis ever being that large.
Damn.
It depends on one's own frame of reference, Dr. O. Look at its little nose with its 2 orifices for ingesting oxygen.
Noses? By the great static. These lobotomites confound me with their sheer number of useless extremities.
So we got 2 speech checks. Science speech check and science and speech checks. Jesus Christ, why was it so difficult for me? Hold up 1 finger, point at itself, point at them, hold up 5 fingers. And then speech, wave hands and nod. I'm gonna use the science option.
Now it's holding up an array of fully erect hand penises. If it tries to insert them, activate vivisectors. Dr. Klein, wait. I don't believe those gestures were random. Random at all. It's been following our conversation. The lobotomite understands us.
I agree with Boros's histrionic findings. This little lobotomite is unusually attentive for something whose brain has been extracted.
Nonsense! Lobotomites can't comprehend us!
8, have you been in the mentats again? If we slow down our oral processoreceptors to understand this excretion, we'll all be rendered ignorant.
All of you, power down, shut up, and let me prove once and for all how wrong you all are. As usual. Lobotomite. Do you understand me? Can you speak?
Yes, I'm guessing that crashed satellite was yours.
Those were words, weren't they? In the form of questions. He's asking me questions. Is this some kind of trick? Our efforts have turned against us. In playing God, we created a monster.
Perhaps as we were ruthlessly lobotomizing it with our cutters, we filled the skin envelope with awareness. A teddy bear with new stuffing.
Wait. If what you're theorizing is this lobotomite understands us, can reason with us,
then this may be just the answer we've been looking for. At last, a chance to... Dr. Klein, a transmission from the Forbidden Zone, coming right at us. It can only be...
Earthrax.
If it isn't my old colleagues, the mighty think tank of Big Mountain. Big fools, all of you. It is I, Dr. Mobius, transmitting from my dome-shaped dome in the Forbidden Zone. A zone that is, yes, forbidden to you!
Yes.
Even now, my deadly robo-scorpions swarm across Big Mountain with their pincers and pointy laser tails. Soon, all science will be mine! Even the technology sealed in the Big Mountain research centers cannot save you. So cower in your think tank. Wait for the end. That's all. Goodbye.
Mobius. Always the same broadcast. He's clearly mad, driven insane by his flawed and imprecise kindergarten-level research methodology.
what are we going to do? There's no way we can breach the Forbidden Zone. There's those robot scorpions everywhere.
The Forbidden Zone, where no brain has ever entered, nor ever returned.
Except Dr. Mobius and the technologies that could save us. They are out of our reach.
And Dr. Mobius mocks us. Did you see his cracked monitor? He's clearly let himself go.
What? Ask the lobotomite for help? Hey, I think you need the fluid levels in your logic assist pumps checked.
If this lobotomite responded, Dr. Klein, then it is clearly intelligent, perhaps even displays heretofore unknown levels of helpfulness.
But what of its brain? We scooped that out. We don't even know where we left it. And for putting it back in, none of us have the knowledge.
Yes, but it's still aware and responsive. Look at it. It's regarding us even now, with its big teddy bear eyes. If we ask it politely, and leave the part about the unnecessary, ruthless lobotomizing out, it might be favorably disposed to us.
You removed my brain.
We removed your brain, yes. So soft, barely wrinkled, yet so flush with knowledge and experience. Brain extraction technology has been standard practice at Big Mountain for an immeasurable amount of time.
Once the brain was out, then came the coils. The Tesla coils. The coils of Nikola Tesla.
The one and only. Brainless perk. Your brain has been replaced with advanced technologies. Your head can no longer be crippled and is resistant to chem addiction. 25% resistant. And shock from bodily damage plus 5% damage threshold minimum plus 1.
Yeah, Abe, no need to brag. Wherever your brain is, it's transmitting thoughts to you through the
Tesla coils in its head.
This is fortunate in many respects. If your brain was anywhere in the dome, why, you could access your aggression centers.
Circumventing the pacification field. This is a no-no. We have never been in a fight. We do not want that.
Reminds me of my days in American High. And Richie Marcus.
Richie likes balls. Hey Red, hope you're doing well. The coils of Nikola Tesla. Indeed, they are. Metal 55. That doesn't explain the laser sutures on my chest and on my spine.
Darla, was it necessary this time?
I assume full responsibility. I take my duties in the prodding and excision of living, breathing tissue quite seriously. Although in truth, the Autodoc had done most of the work already. Quite industrious, almost cut into all my investigations. Once it had removed the brain and I misplaced it, other organs began to cry for direction, using your nerves as telegraph wires. Rather than let them send their signals, I removed them as well. Shh, little organs. Go to sleep in your tanks. Dala loves you.
First was the heart.
Heart is actually the second one because you removed my brain first. Heartless perk. The scars on your chest seem to confirm what the think tank is saying. You cannot be poisoned, and filters in your artificial blood pump will regulate bleeding and healing, allowing all healing items chems to function at a higher level, 25%. Plus, robots are now confused by you and 50% less likely to score critical hit.
Wait, I mean, second was the heart. Brain was first. Third was the spine.
Spineless perk. Due to complications with the procedure, your spine has been replaced as well. You also can no longer be crippled, and your strength and damage threshold has been increased by 1.
Spine. Totally overrated, that arrangement of vertebrae. Look at me, with my lumbar and thoracic curvature. Never had a use for any of that. Spineless is what I prefer.
You took out my brain, my heart, and my spine?
That Autodoc junk heap was one of Mobius's creations, like the rest of the talking scrap metal in the attic.
After that, the brain lost itself. Not in the metaphysical sense. Might have gotten flushed into one of the pipes. Actually, that's pretty likely.
If so, it was flushed all the way to Mobius. Floosh. That is the sound of flushing.
By the Fisher of Rolando, enough of this biological surgery talk. Lobotomite, listen to my voice. It denominates me to ask, but we need your help. In most probable of probabilities, our enemy, Mobius, has your brain. This is not good. He will most likely come after our brains next. We want you to stop him, somehow, with science.
Oh boy, you said something about needing technologies to stop Mobius.
Yes, it is our only chance, a desperate plan that came to us after Mobius's first broadcast. Maybe, just maybe, if we reclaim these buried technologies, we can put an end to Mobius and the horrors spawning from the Forbidden Zone.
Hey comrade, how are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Happy Friday to you, happy Friday to everybody. And we got intelligence check for 6 intelligence. What exactly is the plan? You're losing me in the generalities. I need specifics.
The plan is very complicated. We are still calculating how it would work if it succeeded. That is our part of the plan.
Why me? Can't you do it?
No.
No, why not?
You are equipped to retrieve the technologies with your primitive form. We are not.
It's kind of embarrassing. You have hands, and a heartbeat, sort of, and eyes, mostly the hands. There's door handles and lockers and...
Enough! We need your help. Will you help us?
I'll help. What do you need me to do?
Excellent. This is turning out much better than the activate the retreat protocols and cower in my room idea I had earlier.
Agreed. Oh, and I've used my robotical knowledge to, transmit the radio map waves to... Settle down, 8. I would have gotten it in a second, all right? 8's transmitted the last known coordinates of the research centers. They, well, move sometimes. Or get buried. Or blow up.
8 is correct. All we need are the schematics. This does not mean we do not want the cold, hard technology, however. So do not give in to your biological tired laziness and decide you would sweat too much carrying them. You have a new spine. Use it. And even if you die in the act of reclamation, simply reaching them will auto-transmitify the schematics to us. That is still good. For us.
This whole place sounds dangerous. These devices sound dangerous too.
Nonsense. This place is no more dangerous than a nuclear detonation site. Our technology is no more lethal than an overcharged Tesla cannon. The technologies are the X2 transmitter antenna array, used to focus coherent thought at excessively high frequencies.
The psychoanalytic, cardiac dampening, sneaky stealth suit. A suit like nothing this world has ever heard, seen, or could ever see.
And 8's sonic soundwave emitter projectile gun, able to broadcast sound at lethal frequencies. It also gives a great biogel massage.
There. We have informed you of all we need. We estimate if you are focused, your time investment will be minimal, by our standards. If you work quickly, you will be the recipient of a gesture of gratitude from us. We do not bestow these old world gestures lightly.
The faster I can get through this, the better, I suppose.
Our intentions exactly. The important thing is you rush quickly through this task so as not to waste our time. Do not get curious, or you will end up like the cat of Schrödinger.
We feared you would be tempted to explore Big Mountain Crater and examine the many amazing non-mandatory research labs that lie off your designated path. The many such optional explorations are discouraged. Work hurriedly as if you have blinders on, and leave curiosities and items of interest alone.
So many sciences and developments. Pass them by. Let impatience and the desire to simply finish, to end it all quickly and carelessly guide you.
Oh boy, reverse psychology. My favorite.
Right you are, 8. In our test results, we'll make a note about how quickly you ran our maze. Nobel challenge.
After all, there will be plenty of time afterward to partake of the experiments once our bidding is done.
Guess I better get walking then.
Ah, that is correct. You must walk upon your many penised feet. Much slower than our advanced hovering robotical frames.
The little teddy bear could always run right into the pylon perimeter on its thick, turgid feet, returning it to us quickly and directly.
Pylons? What kind of pylons are you talking about?
The radar fence that surrounds the Big Mountain Crater will protect you from straying beyond the facility.
The mighty radar fence protects us all. Get too close to the blinking posts, and the proximity warning shall be your warning. You are too close.
If you get near it, your vision will blur as the electrodes in your head shut off one by one. Click, click, click.
Possible memory loss will occur, along with long-term nerve degradation. It is tied to not having a brain attached to your nervous system. But the nerve degradation is nothing to worry about. Such degradation would take many lifespans to become evident, and all biology dies. Such tiny inconveniences are less than the greater convenience and conveyance. You see, if rendered unconscious by the pylons, you will be returned to the sink, seemingly instantaneously, by your deadened perceptions.
So basically I cannot leave.
Oh, Dr. Klein? Dr. Klein? If I may intersect for a moment.
What is it? The lobotomite is asking me things, and I'm trying to ignore them. My processors can't ignore you both at the same time.
Oh boy.
Well, you know how we asked it to fetch the sonic emitter thing? Turns out we already have it. What are the odds?
What is this, a high school science fair? Get your act together. You're making us look like a collection of round earthers.
You're always yelling. My receptors can't take it anymore. And neither can my feelings.
I am yelling because you contaminated specimens can't keep your probes off the volume knob on my voice module.
If you have the gun already, I don't understand what you need.
It is truly the end of all intelligence when the lobotomite speaks more wisdom than you geniuses. So, if we have the sound wave, sonic projecto thing gun, then what in Heisenberg's name do we need from X8? Anyone?
I believe we need a new frequency embedded into the gun. It was designed to broadcast many sounds once charged. We just don't know the frequency.
And it is lost in X8, just as X8 is forever lost to us. The sadness of my high school days, the sadness of my youth lost.
Oh, really, Boros? All you did in high school was call me Fink Tattletale and all the kids you hated, you little teacher's pet brown hound.
Give the lobotomite the emitter. Does it have an audio effect frequency loaded?
Oh, I don't think so. Wait.
What is he doing?
I think he's sonjaculating into the gun, getting it warmed up.
Suspicious?
Ding. Turkey's done.
You give it to the lobotomite. I'm not touching that thing.
Oh, I don't think so.
I'll do it if you two are going to be ashamed of your own technological needs. Let me give it a little sonic sterilization first. Ooh. All right. All antibacterial fresh. Here, my little teddy bear. I have thoroughly removed all Robco Termlink code spew from the device. It is clean, shiny, and ready for your hands.
Oh boy. Alright, energy weapons 50. Energy cells have a high expenditure rate. Some extra reserve of cells should offset that.
Yes, I believe Watts Electronics tended to make the battery shelf life on the low end.
They certainly did. Batteries for my vivisectors would always
what?
come up short right before climax.
I think Watts manufactured holodiscs. Or was it
Dollar,
holotapes? Never can keep those two straight. Anyway, we're out of small energy cells. Dala? You have some? Why do we... Actually, never mind. I don't even want to know. And no, I don't want to handle your batteries. Just pass them on to the lobotomite yourself.
Guns 50. This sonic gun looks like an energy projectile. Got anything that spits lead?
What did it say? Spit lead? What, like pencils?
Oh, I think it wants a combustion pistol.
A gun? Are you mad? We can't give it a gun. Guns kill. Leave big open holes in you that are like sores, but worse.
Dr. 8 is correct. We already have given the teddy bear a lethal sonic death ray, filled with his sonic ejaculate and sterilized by my soft oohing. Giving the teddy bear a gun would be the equivalent of following a glass of hemlock with an Abraxo chaser. Delicious and redundantly deadly.
If we're going to bring the Socratic method into it, fine. Give the Loboto bear a combustion gun. Burroughs, don't you have something like that?
Are you mad? We can't give it a gun. Guns... Wait, I said that already. Yes, I have the Cyberdog gun. With the little floppy metal ears and the curious nose sensor. Here.
Yay.
Fine. Done. That gun makes me uncomfortable anyway. Always worried it's going to hump my chassis. Anything else, lobotomite?
Gun 75. This gun looks like really hungry. I like to make sure it gets fed lots and lots of bullets.
Fine. Boros, more ammo. The good stuff.
Top shelf ammunition. Let's see. Hollow point? That's worthless, but tasty. Oh, and here's some JFP. As if bullets need jackets. The JFP might make it ill and poop a lot, but when you're hungry, you're hungry.
Exactly. Nice. That should be enough.
Careful where you're pointing that. That device wasn't always a weapon. It was more like a force field kind of thing. Once.
Force fields prevent us from moving, forward or backward.
They are irritating.
The sonic emitter was specially designed to disable our own safety fields here in Big Mountain. When some of us lost our access passes, Dr. O.
That only happened once. And I know you were behind stealth fielding my lab keys, Dala. You formographer.
Dr. O, you rewind that comment.
Plenty of rewinding already going on in your formography tapes.
Go.
Surprised the things don't snap out of their cases with repeated observations.
Oh my. Wait, so this gun you gave me can disable force fields?
Yes. Maybe. Well, no, not currently.
Yeah, we lost that part of the schematics. Or Boros did. In one of his stupid labs. Or inside one of his stupid pets.
It is lost. All questions lead to this conclusion. The blue fields within Big Mountain shall be fielded with force. Forever.
Oh boy. I couldn't care less about all of this. Can I go? Great. I don't want to hear any more about this. Can you please hurry? I got a schedule. If there's nothing more, I need to stop Mobius. Can you please hurry? I've got a tight schedule to obey.
Fine, so, yes. Get these things for us. Do not attempt to comprehend their complicated schematics. That is for us to do.
I'll head out then, and be back with these, well, things.
Well, good. What are the token words spoken in this case? Thank you? Yes. Thank you.
Wait, is it leaving? But, Dr. Klein, the lobotomite will need rest, recuperation, things like that. I volunteer my chambers, so it might be stared at. My monitor radar slowly scanning its form to collect sensitive data.
Not creepy at all.
No, that would put it too close to us. It could press buttons, turn lights on and off, and worse, let other lobotomites in.
We could give it Mobius's old room. This is where its brain got scooped out anyway. And plus some of its parts are already there. Might be more comforting for it to hang out with its spine and heart. Home is where the heart is, after all. See what I did there? Wet literal.
I suppose.
Funny.
We'll have to move that couch out of there. Been putting that off too long.
H says, let the lobotomite take the Sync Central Intelligence personality chip and reinstall it. That stuffy Mobius program Butler can walk the lobotomite, feed it, barter with it for us.
It would also prevent it from going to Higgs Village and taking up residence there. With my teddy bears. And it would be nice to have it so close.
Your logic, combined with my desire to keep the think tank lobotomite free, has swayed me. Here, I present the Sync Central Intelligence. Lobotomite, take this chip to the sink, plug it in, and make sure the chip is clean, or it could skip. Then make whatever crude biologic demands you need of the sink. It will cater to most of your hormonal whims.
Barter 25. And Intelligence 8. This chip looks like it was mass-produced. Are there other chips available?
Are there other chips?
Are you echoing what he said, or are you asking for real?
He's asking, yes. Dr. Klein, there are many other personalities. If you recall, you hurled them off the sink balcony after your argument with Mobius.
It is not an argument if one is clearly right and the other is clearly wrong. I remember now. Yes, Lobotomite. There are other chips. If you want, find them. I believe they're stored on holotapes in many of our facilities. But you should stay out of those. No exploring and discovering things. The Sync Central Intelligence should be enough for your needs.
Barter 25. I can't trade with Sync Intelligence, then I'll need someone to activate that function, won't I?
I cannot dispute your logic. Do we have objects to activate the chip's exchange routines?
What, like stuff? Things?
Yes, things.
I don't know. Might be some old Nuka-Cola or Sunset Sarsaparilla bottle caps lying around. It's not currency per se. Still might be enough to trick the Sync's trade routines. Mobius put that test line for caps in the code as a debug command, I think.
I don't believe that was Mobius's reason. His wild speculation concerning post-Holocaust economic systems was quite extensive and of high decibel.
Enough! Surrender these so-called bottle caps, Nuka and Sunset alike. In their role as things, they will serve as adequate test subjects.
All right, here, cap away. Hope that stupid chip chokes on them.
Damn. Barter 50. This amount clearly represents a deficiency in the amount of caps needed.
Again, your logic is unassailable in its simplistic need. Oh?
Fine. It's not going to help. That chip will probably refuse them anyway, as stuck up as it is.
Barter 75. I'd hate to come back and ask for more. A little extra will guarantee you're not disturbed.
If I were not as intelligent as I am, I would feel as if perhaps I'm being tricked. Impossible. Oh, more.
Why don't you make the lobotomite a bottle cap factory, Klein? Or better yet, give it a ton of things to activate the chip.
Barter 90. Hold on. Let's be logical about this. I don't need a ton. Just as much as I can carry in trade.
Again, the logic of the request is clear. Tonnage is not needed, only adequate weight. Everyone, display your things.
I do not understand, yet I am intrigued by this potential display.
No, wait, you don't need to fill up the emitter again, really. Klein means things for trade. Display for trade. All right, let's consolidate. There's got to be some junk around here. Magazines, useless. More caps, medicinal supplies, useless. Here.
So just plug it into the circular map thing in Sync upstairs, right?
Yes, you may need to wiggle it in a bit, but don't force it. We can't recode them if you break it. There is no more we can do to aid you, and our patience levels are depleted. Now go. Rest in the sink if you must, but leave us to our research.
If you're done, can we move again? My biogel's starting to crampagulate.
Of course! Go man your science stations! Go! I am surrounded by children.
If you guys thought that this is enough of the amazing conversation from these NPCs, you guys are freaking wrong. We're gonna exhaust every single piece of conversation with these guys. Every single bit. There appears to be enough chemical components available to create small quantity of chems, assuming one has such knowledge to do such things. Science 25 required. Create stim packs, create some drugs. Psycho buff out Mentat steady rebound. As you should, because it is amazing. I really enjoy listening to this. But even before we're gonna talk, I'm going to explore every single of these rooms for additional supplies. probably most likely gonna create a bunch of armor repair kits, if anything. Armor repair kits, weapon repair kits, auto-injection stim packs. There's a small chance for doctor bags. I think that's where Dala spends her free time. Lobotomite goggles. Our lobotomite goggles.
Have you done all?
Nope.
We asked. If not,
Nope.
we will not hesitate to ask again.
Oh boy, so threatening. I'm gonna take the pack of cigarettes. I love to hear you breathe. I know, dude, I was so surprised by that. And it sounded so creepy too. I was like, okay. I bet she's gonna say that again. I can guarantee that. Cotton ciggies. I need to actually move my keyboard a little bit to the left so I can be a little bit more comfortable. Custom shotgun parts, okay. More scrap metal. No. Then again, layer. We're gonna find layer, so maybe I should pick up some microfusion cells. Didn't thought about that. Because I'm gonna definitely try to use a layer. It's probably not gonna be as efficient as my other weapons at the current stage, but I'm still gonna try and find it. It shouldn't be really that difficult. Should be like a bunch of layers just around, just laying around. All right, so I want to talk to the doctors over here. I want to talk with all of them one by one. I think most of them is actually downstairs more than upstairs, but yeah. Moving my keyboard to the left and responding to my desk when you said that. Yeah, I needed that because my wrist was starting to like feel uncomfortable when I was playing the game, because wrist, instead of being that, it was like this. So yeah. Well, doctor,
I don't understand how you can stand those leg things.
well, evolution could stand there for over 2,000 years. 20,000 years, probably 40 or even more than that.
Breaking news! Talking lobotomite arrives in think tank. Its purpose, unknown. Undefinable. Its presence here, impossible.
You're Dr. O, correct?
Oh? Oh, yes. I'm not going to bother correcting you. At least you got the doctor part correct. I can be grateful for that, at least. Stop the presses! Just in from my eye monitors. Is that Rob Kotek on your arm? It is! What's your agenda bringing that in here?
What, my Pip-Boy?
How dare you bring Rob Kotek in here? What are you showing off? How great Robert House and his big company are?
Oh, we can make Securitrons better than any robot those geniuses at Big Mountain could make. And they'll last 1,000 years.
Yes.
You're lucky I don't have hands to tear that dip boy off your arm, or feet to stomp on its stupid metal guts. Ugh. Damn Robco.
I'm down. Just wanted to ask some questions.
Fine. Ask.
What do you do here?
All things robotical. You see a robot? I made it. See a broken robot? I made it that way. Deconstructed it down to parts. I have a gift with machines. I can render anything inoperable. Preserve them in a non-functioning state.
That doesn't sound really impressive. Breaking machines. That is.
Who asked you? You just wait until a working machine threatens you, and you'll wish I was around.
Do you have another name?
Yeah, I do. It wasn't always O. I just took that one by default because sometimes it's easier to accept the mistake as long as the purpose works. I don't want to get into it. It's a sore topic with me. Makes my gel ripple.
Speed 65. Are you sure? I'm a good listener. Got the ears for it.
Great. Psychology. Clearly the worst of the sciences, right after collostodiuretics. Okay, so my name isn't O. Never was. It was circular, a single character, digit, but not O. But even with enhanced sensors, no one here could get it right. Always kept seeing the letter, not the number.
Intelligence 7. If they kept confusing the letter with the number, your name, Dr. O, Dr. Zero.
Yes, thank you. Zero. I am zero. How hard is that? A narrow, thin zero.
I don't know. O sounds more impressive.
Zero's my name. I'm proud of it, all right? It doesn't get the recognition it deserves. Truth be told, my emotional attachment to it doesn't even register compared to just having people recognize the difference. It's just that they're both sort of round and hollow, so when they monitor scan them, they assume that, oh, it's O. Vivisect me, please.
Intelligence 8. Aww. I need to take a mentat. Yeah, I need to take a mentat. I need to take a mentat if I want to talk with him. Maybe I should take a party time mentats because I have plenty of those. I also have regular mentats. That's perception intelligence 2. That's also intelligence 2. Okay, I'm gonna go for just regular mentats.
Breaking news.
Okay, let me just skip. Intelligence 7. If they kept confusing the letter with a number... Okay, we already have that. Sounds more impressive. Intelligence 9. If you wanted to differentiate the O and 0, just put a slash through the 0.
What?
0. Draw a slash through it.
Did I shoot myself with a brainial beam or something? That's brilliant. I mean, I would have come to the same conclusion. Eventually. Oh, who am I deceiving? I never would have figured that out. I can't figure anything out. I'm useless.
Hey, Akira. Not intelligence to think of that. Yeah, kinda. Jesus, I thought I was stupid. Nah, you're not stupid. Still alive. That proves something. The mad scientist scrub inside the sink gives +5 to science 2. Yeah, but I already have 100 science, so at least I don't have to worry about that. Hello, Moistly. Hope you're doing well. Glad to see you. And 1 intelligence. Well, yeah, that's true, but I can just take a bunch, just slap myself with the mentats, and that's gonna be kind of bring the same effect. And what makes you truly a 0?
Exactly. At least the old name was indisputable. O is more like surprise. Oh, look what I stepped in.
Mathrath. Well, there is a power in 0. It reduces anything multiplied against it. 2-0.
Well, of course it does. That's the most lethal of mathematics. That's pretty cool, actually. Destroyer of numbers. I already wreck every robot I study. Why not basic arithmetic? I like your solution. With that kind of slash in the middle, I can set myself apart. If I wanted to. The make a 0 in all the think tank. They won't be able to escape it. That diagonal slash right down the middle. Thanks. Talking to you, it really helped unclog some frustration. Talking. What a primitive form of thought kicking.
So, 0, get any amazing discoveries to share?
You know, hearing my name said like that, it really de-reses my screens. As for discoveries, well, of course. Look at this. Just, built it. Amazing, isn't it?
Power scrap electronics. It certainly is, interesting, whatever it once was.
You know what? I'm not even gonna pretend. I broke one of the monitors, and those innards start falling out everywhere. If you could just hold on to that for me until, well, forever, that would be welcome.
Tell me about Mobius and these monsters of his.
That genius Mobius somehow cobbled together these really impressive-looking robot scorpions with spare parts. Even painted them. Tried to see what makes them tick. Can't even examine them without them detonating all over me. Left with shrapnel and burns. Every time. Supposedly, he has even larger models, even a giant robot scorpion hidden deep within the Forbidden Zone. Yeah, right. Giant monsters, sure.
A giant robo-scorpion?
Yeah, crazy, right? Something right out of a midnight science fiction feature. Ridiculous. What are the odds?
Can you tell me more about the facility?
Big Mountain used to be a mountain. Then there was a slight mishap. Now it's a crater. The dome used to be buried, now it's exposed to the sky. Don't get me wrong. Makes the sky light up like a planetarium at night. All those spectra. So soothing.
I need more of those worthless caps to test the CIU bother functions upstairs.
I'd have a few left. Let me check. Yeah, there were a few under the monitors here. Here you go. Keeps the place tidy.
Yay. I think we've spoken enough.
Until our next scheduled audio transmission and reception, then.
I love to hear you breathe.
She did that again. She did that again. Second time in a row that I approach it, that's her first message that she tells to me. I like to hear you breathe.
You are an unusual specimen to so boldly walk into the mighty expanse of the think tank, fearless and proud as a teddy bear. Between the extraction of their higher reasoning abilities and urination-inducing fear, most lobotomites dare not approach us, let alone speak to us. Yet you have no such fear. Facing me, epidermis flushed with blood, plasma running molten beneath, your face contorting with muscular expression. Will you indulge me? Say a few words. Face towards the monitors, please, so that I might record it for further examination.
The quick scribe jump over the lazy paladin?
Yes, go on. Seeing your lips and mouth forming the words, both revolting and somehow... How does it feel to have the flesh roll around in your mouth like that? To control each muscle and the tongue, like having a fish or extremely dexterous slug lolling and flopping in one's mouthal cavity.
What mod are you using for your backpack? You would need to check in the mod list because I don't remember the name of it. Cheese de femme. It seems to me you have more biological needs than your counterparts.
What? Nonsense.
Close eyelids, breathe deeply, then stretch languidly.
What? What are you doing?
Close, okay, so then we already used that one. Turn and cough roughly, then slowly scratch nose.
Stop it. Why? Why are you making me partake in this filthy formography?
Because it pisses everybody else off. Run your hands along the sides of your face, then exhale rapidly.
Enough. I am already intrigued. You have sufficiently percolated me. I don't know what it is about the biology of lobotomites. It infects my thoughts. All that skin and muscle and tissue.
Exactly, this is 18 plus stream, and also it has a sexual themes label, so I'm perfectly safe. And this is still perfectly safe for YouTube at the same time. Why don't you just give in? There's nothing wrong with looking at the human body.
Perhaps there is value in what you say. I did so enjoy breathing once, long ago.
I could come back anytime and just breathe if you want to.
Would you? I feel so ashamed, but yet so intrigued. You'll need to give me a rest in between visits, or else my jaw might run over. If you're ready, let me radar scan you. Slowly. Woo. Woo. Purple, woo. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Purple. Ba, bloop. Ba, bloop. Ba, bloop. Whew. Last little bit there. Thank you, lobotomite. Please, you must come back for further study when I've had a rest. I'm a little sensitive right now.
There's nothing like a good burble after a hard time at work. Who are you? What do you do here?
Why, my little bear of teddiness. I am Dr. Dalla, first head chief researcher of mineralogy and medicinal sciences. I have 211 doctorates in both applied sciences and techniques to apply those sciences. I also possess a degree in curiosity and advanced curiosity. That is merely schooling, however. When possible, I prefer fieldwork and observation to holotape eidetics. It has proven useful, especially now. I have become the expert on humanology and lobotomite behavior here at Big Mountain. My research doesn't descend into formography. It is only science.
I never played Titanfall, so cannot really talk about that. 211 doctorates? How's that even possible?
Why, we create not only scientific marvels here at Big Mountain, but new sciences as well. Everything can be quantified, categorized, and dissected until every group can be subgrouped or partitioned.
First head chief, researcher. That's a lot of titles.
What is a name without a title or suffix for the sake of hierarchy? It is a long-standing quantification of personality and importance. We could not do without it. Surely you must be aware of the gravity of such attached appellations, just as surely as you must have a title.
I'm sometimes referred to be as a courier.
Oh, a mailman.
With a vengeance.
A delivery man. Someone who takes parcels from place to place using their primitive feet or similar conveyance. You are the second one I've met in recent times. Very different specimens.
There was another courier?
Of course. You must have met others in your travels. This one had met other couriers too, although it sounded as if he hadn't met the correct one. He asked us all many questions, and then he asked a most perplexing one. We had to segment the event out of our memories for safety.
What was the question?
I do not know, nor should we try to access it. Perhaps Klein has the logs. My evaluation would be to let your own curiosity go. I do not think that Klein remembers the conversation as being satisfactory.
Why did you remove my brain, and how?
Oh, removing it is a simple procedure. Well, except the complications it can cause to the heart and spine. But once the heart and spine are gone, no trouble at all. Clamp the subject down. One laser incision around the skull. Crack, snip, done. The brain is finally free of the skin envelope. which is then kept automated for cleanup duties around Big Mountain. Lobotomites. With you, however, something is definitely wrong. We've never had a lobotomite who kept speaking after being forcibly lobotomized. I am relieved the pacification field is working. If it didn't, I would broadcast some concern to my colleagues about safety protocols.
But how am I still talking and walking around without the brain?
That is a good question. My theory is that the Tesla coils in your brain pan are still connected to your brain somehow. It really could be anywhere. Brains are a lot smarter than most researchers give them credit for. We still have your spine and heart. If you were to somehow find your brain, wherever it sloped off to, you could humanically reduce yourself again.
I feel strange in here. Peaceful, but still on the edge.
It is the pacification field emitters that are broadcasting into the emptiness of your skull. Without a brain, your aggression is suppressed in here.
Is there any way to shut it off?
Why would you want such a thing? You might surrender to your hormones and commit primal aggression on me, on us, again and again. Then I would have to return the favor, activating my vivisectors and gently lobotomizing you from behind. Not something I would relish doing. No, the only way to circumvent the field is to have a brain, and we extracted that like we do all the lobotomites here.
I had some other questions.
An interrogation? How fascinating. Please begin.
Can you tell me about Dr. Mobius?
Dr. Mobius. A monstrous brain creased with wrinkles of 1,000 evils, with but one jaundiced eye with which to perceive the world. Exiled from the think tank for crimes too heinous to remain in recorded memory, and perhaps differences in research methodology. His one terrible eye forever peers at us, an eye of ever-increasing magnification. He watches from his dome in the Forbidden Zone, spying on us all.
I don't understand how the tech client wants will help us. I think this is not written properly. I don't understand how the tech client wants will help. Okay, now I read it badly. Never mind.
It'll all become clear. If not, at least we will have the technology here at the Dome, where all technology belongs. When we have all the technology, all the answers, we can share it with the world, piece by piece. All will be in order, and all will be like Big Mountain.
Can you tell me about the Big Empty?
The Big Empty? Now that's not a proper title for this research facility. You sound like previous test subjects that came here. This mountain, now crater, encompasses the sum total of knowledge of humankind. It is Big Mountain, where all questions can be answered. You'll see. No matter what your questions, Big Mountain will provide the answers, as it has done for so many before you.
Previous test subjects?
Oh yes, we've had other subjects visit. It's why we had to calibrate the pacification field and warm up our brainial beams and vivisectors. Only a short time ago, we had 3-1 subjects arrive, and they ruined several experiments, and even injured 2 of our staff. It is a shame their brains left with them. With you, however, we have taken precautions to ensure that problem won't repeat itself. We've conditioned you so you can't speak of this place, discuss our secrets, or attempt to use force against us in any way. Isn't that nice?
No, not really. Why did you say 3-1 subjects before?
Because 3-1 is 2. 2 spoke to us, one after the other. One mean, one curious. But there was a third we didn't speak to. The last one is the -1. It got traumatized, then taken to one of our medical centers for de-traumatization. A rather unsettling procedure.
What happened with the visitors?
Ask Dr. O. And you could have asked 8 once. until he was severely damaged in the attack. We like him better this way.
I think we've spoken enough.
Until our next interaction, my intriguing little lobotomite.
Okay, so I can ask the doctor over here
Stop
about
hovering.
the visitors.
I mean, if you want.
Stop hovering? I'm not even hovering. I'm...
Predictable. The lobotomite specimen returns. Its purpose? Repetition. Chances of success? High.
I heard you and 8 were attacked by previous visitors.
I don't like to talk about it. 8, he can't talk about it. They fried his voice module. Something good. It wasn't all the visitors, though. Only one of them got out of control. He's the one that took control of Little Yangtze, our old human farm.
Tell me what happened.
This human, I can't believe it. He broke out of the think tank in seconds. Then he went for Yangtze, got bomb collars, and started practicing on the subjects that were still there until he got the right frequency. We were sending robots to stop him, and he was slicing and cutting through their shells with some souped-up laser gun like they were cheese paper. When he hacked into the mainframe, A tried to stop him and got fried. Me? He rerouted my processors to take control of the train network here. If you see the tunnels with the trains plowed into them, you can thank our visitor for that. He wrecked the whole place. While we were trying to keep containment on the surface, turns out he used one train to punch out a tunnel and escape. Sealed now, but...
Who were the others?
2 other human specimens. One arrived not long after the troublemaker, and the last one, not sure when he showed up. Thought the first one was going to be lobotomized in Y-17. She got out somehow. The last subject, Klein might know more. He talked to him, and let him leave the think tank. Hope he knew what he was doing.
Why is that?
Klein knows things we don't. And I think he told some of those things to the last visitor. Dangerous things if they ever got out.
Alright. Spoken enough.
Until our next...
So that's you. I'm gonna talk to this guy, to Dr. Klein, probably as the last person. Dr. 8. What was that? Your voice module got damaged. I heard about it and the attack. That's, this is too bad, or good, or something. Can I ask you some questions? Your damaged voice module. Can you tell me about the attack? I didn't catch that. Maybe part of the damage. Okay, who are you? Sounds important, I think. Hey Jazz, yep, this is the longest dialogue in the entire game, but you cannot hate it. It's very cool to actually hear all of these doctors all over here, including Dr. 8, even though we probably just cannot really understand him like at all. Do you know anything about Dr. Mobius of the Forbidden Zone? Alright, just calm down. Didn't mean to alarm you. Can you tell me about these technologies Klein wants? You sound agitated, or you are percolating, or something. Sign 75. Wait. After listening a bit, that's a Robco terminalling protocol you're broadcasting, right? I'm just full of surprises. Nice pun on the header file reference. I agree, if someone would take the time, you'd be more than just a sound effect in the tank. Sign 75. If that's a Robco terminalling protocol, doesn't that mean it can be hacked? It only takes 2 seconds to violate your rights and make your voice mine. If that's a terminal code, don't worry, I'm not going to take advantage of your exposed code. Not a problem. I know what it's like to be experimented on. Level up. About when I first arrived, tell me you didn't send ejaculate into my sonic emitter. Well, there had to be some other way to fire it up. Can we at least talk it over next time? Now that we know each other a little bit better, can you tell me about the sonic emitter? Interesting. The freaking random bird sounds. Really? Huh. Alright, energy weapons. Gonna max that all out. Continue. Animal friend, ionized armor. I was tend to get the balance low to increase my carry by 10%. But the thing is, it's gonna give me an uneven number, so I don't really want to do that. Basher harder. Make them hurt. You deal 10% more bashing damage and gain greater chance to cripple your target. It's also... I could take that, because it's melee weapons and Basher rank 1. Basher harder. Or maybe not. Blade that's a sneaking, bonsai. Everyday ingestible plants will appear in my inventory. Okay. Bullet rush that's more senseless as perilous, and I don't need that. At least those bullets hitting your body are less likely to be criticals. Bright side of life. I'm gonna take that one. Good to see you too, 8. Any new discoveries today? Programmer's Digest. I want to ask you some questions. Okay, never mind. I think he answered already all the questions that he could. I'll be going now. Dr.
Have you
Boris.
come for hello? Oh, I'll give you a hello. A hello unsurpassed in all creation.
Indeed.
The lobotomite animal before me. What other terrifying terrors will plague us in our quest for knowledge? Communists? Communist animals, perhaps? Be warned. Attempt to propaganda me. I will shriek as a frightened babe, calling loyal cyber dogs to my aid. Do you comprehend, commie animal?
Animal? Did you just call me an animal?
Yes, animal. Hormones, pores, glands, all wrapped up in skin. Who knows what terrifying secrets lie beneath your epidermis? Scalpels shall tell us your secrets, even if we must cut deep for such knowledge. I was head of my biology class at American High, you know?
Who are you? What do you do here?
Before you is the brain of Dr. Boros, head of animology, beastology, and DNA scrambling technology here at Big Mountain. I lay the bones and hearts of animals bare beneath my searing gaze, especially the dogs. I did so love dogs once. Especially Gabe, that rascal. But there are many animals to shape. Industrious cazadors, the happy-go-lucky night stalkers. They are my living, breathing DNA test tubes.
You're responsible for cazadors?
Indeed. Docile, curious, safe, sterile. They are contained here at Big Mountain to preserve DNA and for observation.
What makes you think they haven't escaped?
Because Big Mountain safety measures are far more sophisticated than their primitive animal instincts. We are their lords and masters.
Containing a big mountain, those things are all over the Mojave.
No, such creatures are found only here, for research purposes. They would no more be capable of escape than breeding.
I don't think they are sterile, they breed. A lot.
I cannot expect a lobotomite to understand the careful surgical castrating procedures used in their creation. Perhaps a demonstration of my castrating power would settle your doubts.
No, that's just right. It's alright, trust me.
Oh, that's too bad. Perhaps we can perform a sterility castration some other time then.
You don't seem to have a grasp of your own research.
Nonsense! That is what you speak. Nonsense from beyond. I was at the top of my high school class in American high school. I knew facts. I knew figures. I knew data. We would know if our research was flawed. It is not. We never contradict ourselves, so do not even try.
This guy reminds you of someone? Alright. When did you create Cazadors?
In 2000, let's see, carry the 3, then count backwards with the great static, or beyond. There were the tarantula debates, and something about hawks, which made it around 2003, May, Tuesday. It was definitely Tuesday. Why are we even debating this? What you ask is of no importance. Mobius besieges us. There are more important things to worry about than data and facts.
Yeah, just obey and consume, nothing else matters. I want to know more about Mobius and the Forbidden Zone.
The malignant tumor that is Mobius plagues us all. His hunger for power, insatiable. From his lair in the Forbidden Zone, his terrifying robo-scorpion army clicks and whirs across the crater of Big Mountain, ever seeking, ever stinging. He must be stopped, or all of Big Mountain shall be destroyed.
Tell me about this radar fence around the crater.
The radar fence protects us all. If evidence is correct, the one who built it is me. It keeps anything with a disembodied brain inside, like us, and anything without a brain also inside. It is the ultimate defense against communist aggression. There'll be no infectious ideas on my watch.
That fence doesn't make much sense to me.
It makes perfect sense. Who are you to question the mighty radar fence? Ever since my anxiety-filled days of powerlessness and being bullied in American high school, I have dreamed of such security as the fence. That and giant cybernetic dogs that would ruthlessly patrol and kill anyone who wasn't my friend, like Richie Marcus and Betsy Bright. Who's laughing now, Betsy? I hope you and Richie are happy smoking in your radioactive coffins. I'm glad you never came to my birthday party.
Well, I bet Richie would be too preoccupied with balls. Don't you want to leave here?
No! Beyond is death, despite mounting evidence to the contrary. No matter where these strange humans wander in from with their ideas and new brains, there is nothing beyond Big Mountain.
Evidence to the contrary?
Enough! Stop filling my precious brain cell units with irrelevant data. You sound like the other visitors, making wild claims of a world beyond, where there is a war beyond war. It is unproven and unthinkable. Bother the other doctors with your crackpot theories. I have no time. None of us do.
Why does Klein want these particular technologies?
There is logic and purpose in it. If these technologies are needed to pierce the Forbidden Zone, so be it. Science is powerful, and in the right hands, our hands, if we had hands, we would be nigh unstoppable.
Alright, Cornbread, thanks for stopping by. Have a good rest of your day. Can you tell me about the big mountain?
It is our home, threatened by the horrors of Mobius. All we wish to do is continue our research, layer upon layer, above and beneath the floor of the crater, until we have our answers. But no, Mobius will not let us rest, scaring us with his scary robots with their laser tails and blowing up all the time.
Why have you leveled this place?
It was not our first choice of testing grounds, but we no longer have the luxuries of our test cities. Then we lost the mountain. After the explosion, we couldn't find it anymore, so the crater became our testing grounds for science.
Test sites?
Yes. In the past, individuals would come to us, pay for technology, and if their town, community, or city was just right, we could use that city as a controlled experiment. Vault-Tec was much better at it, of course. We had to make do. Get permission. Sometimes.
Yes.
If only we could have used commie cities. But capturing whole cities was hard, so we captured enough commies to make cities of our own. So we had a group of Chinese prisoners to experiment on. Those were the days. But the true test was science on unsuspecting Americans. Whether it was holograms, new autodocs, toxins, vending machines, we wound them up, let them go into tiny, isolated towns. Then we observed.
What was this explosion?
Boom! Yes, quite unexpected and embarrassing. All better now after the landscaping, though. Much more pleasing to our monitors. And the crater helps keep everything inside, because it is bowl-shaped.
I had some other questions.
Submit your questions. I shall respond with deadly answers.
Never mind. I think we've spoken enough.
Until next time, then. Provided there is a next time. For any of us.
Okay, gonna save over here, and now it's time to speak with the leader of this place, Dr. Klein.
Did you retrieve the technologies yet? We need them, as I have indicated.
I heard one of the previous visitors to the dome spoke to you, asked you some questions.
Oh, yes, the last visitor. Well, the one just before you. Had an interesting name from some language that's almost impossible to speak. What did we speak about? Melancholy fellow. Had questions about history, but our conversation got interrupted twice, I believe. Once when the trains got derailed, and then a second time. Oddly enough, now that I'm accessing my databanks, I don't recall what the second time was. Mobius's incessant transmissions keep distracting me. Also, we didn't brain scrub the visitor. He may have left with some knowledge he shouldn't have. I believe, maybe. Oh, well, I'm sure it's of no consequence. I don't make many mistakes in calculation or perception, so probability favors me.
Sign 70. I'd be honored if you could hear any knowledge the think tank had to share on the sciences.
Why, yes. We are filled with the knowledge you speak of. If you wish to know more, simply ask the others. They can help you.
You seem like the other one in charge. You are?
I am Dr. Klein, Chief Head Researcher of Logistical Operations and Ideology here at Big Mountain. I am surprised you have not heard of me. I am first in my field, first chair, as it were, back in the days of chairs.
Who is Dr. Mobius?
Dr. Mobius was not the horrifying creature you saw upon the screen, twisted by science. He was once one of us, a friend. He researched in directions contrary to the think tank. Brains, 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 always about the brains. So we exiled him. He says he left of his own volition, but that was to save him the embarrassment. Now he sends his intelligence-consuming scorpions from the Forbidden Zone to plunder the secrets of Big Mountain. He is a menace.
Science 25 or Medicine 50. Roboscorpions drain intelligence from living creatures. How? Do they use chems?
I'm not certain. Perhaps it only affects machines. If so, you may be immune. If it is chems, then we have nothing to fear. Since we are afraid, it must not be chems, and you need not fear, which means you can test it. Logical.
Why do I have this strange passive sensation here?
It's a side effect of the cerebral scrubbing. It won't stop you from excreting, or asking questions, apparently. I have to correct that next time. Hormonal aggressive tendencies are actively suppressed, however. They are a no-no and not permitted in the think tank. The scrubbing also ensures your silence to keep Big Mountain safe. This facility is top secret, and you cannot speak of it to anyone outside of Big Mountain. Should have done it with the last batch, and the anti-aggression scrub.
Why the anti-aggression programming?
We had to take precautions after the last visitors. They caused a great deal of damage in a short time. Should have made sure they couldn't mention Big Mountain once they left. An oversight.
Who were these visitors?
Dr. 8 and Dr. O could tell you more. Dr. O more than 8. The battle against the visitors damaged 8's voice module. Suffice to say, those visitors are unwelcome. They stole a great many secrets and much technology. Impertinent. They also broke one of my trains.
What is this place?
This is the think tank. The nerve center of Big Mountain. The greatest research center known to man and to us. Here we test and test and test some more in the name of science. Atomic power, nuclear power, and scientific power.
I heard this place called the Big Empty.
Yes, because the intellectually challenged see an M and a T next to each other and take Occam's razor to it. While you are here, you will refer to this place properly, and you will do the same with the other scientists here.
I'd like to know about the Forbidden Zone.
That glowing red scar? That laser lobotomy canyon maze carved in the landscape as if by some child? It is Mobius's fortress. From that hemorrhoidal fissure, he sends his amazing robo-scorpions to terrify and irritate us. He always tended to the dramatic.
Can you tell me more about these pylons?
Ask Boros. I believe he knows more about the fence than any brain. Except maybe Mobius. Mobius was involved in their construction, if I recall. But he's such a hack, he probably was reading off Boros' notes and schematics.
I have some other questions about this brain extraction you all performed.
Well, we didn't actually do it. We tried to clean up after, as always, but usually the auto-dock runs are remote. But we programmed it, or Mobius did. Still, this new wrinkle with the Tesla coils in your skull was unexpected. I mean, we predicted we'd have a breakthrough eventually, but Dala knows more. She supervised your spine peel and the heart circumcision, then dumped them both into the tanks in the sink above. Quite sanitary. Sure took her time. She always takes longer than projected with lobotomite surgeries. Not sure why.
You said before that Mobius might have my brain.
Yes. In all probable likelihoods, yes. Possibly. That it may have gone to Mobius is merely an inkling. I don't know why, but it may be something involving the surgery code. Actually, I don't know. All I know is it misplaced itself, or it floated off. They get into robots sometimes and go on a tear.
Medicine 75. Mobius set up the Autodog, the medical routine, so you think he's responsible for the post-organ dump?
Yes. Always leaves back doors into things. Have to keep finding them and closing them. The Autodoc is now erased of his routines. It was thorough. Only Mobius would know for sure what happened with the procedure. Perhaps. Well, and your brain, of course, it would know as well.
My brain would know?
It can communicate the procedure when we examine it. It is conceivable to trace its surgical scalpel prints once we have the brain. Might take some time, but your brain has no pain nerve to scream at us while we dissect it. Convenient. I detest screaming in my lab.
Science 35. What's this Autodoc surgery code you mentioned?
Mobius's legacy code was in the old Autodoc. Yes, it fried itself after your procedure, so he couldn't tell for sure. It is unfortunate. We would have benefited from knowing how the breakthrough occurred. Even if we installed another chip, the information is lost.
Why would Mobius want my brain?
Why does he seek our destruction? Why did he build robot scorpions with intelligence training stingers? It is because he hasn't cleaned his biogel in a long time. Clearly he's got some sort of psychological corrosion. He's mad.
Hey Crunch, you've been playing Battletech lately. I think I remember Battletech was this game where you could like construct your own machines or something and battle with them. I think that game would be pretty fun. Anyway, Science 25. These mechanical roboscorpions consume intelligence. Are you certain of your findings?
Dr. O is certain of his findings, and no one else in the think tank is willing to test the results. Loss of brainial power. Terrifying. O has said on many occasions his inability to comprehend Mobius's robo-schematics is because of repeated robo-scorpion stings.
I believe that will be all for now. Goodbye.
Yes, a most goodbye.
Well, if you guys thought that spending 2 hours and having a or more than 1.5 hours, 69% of carry rate, if you guys think that this is not enough conversations that can be done in this game, well, you'd be surprised. We can reactivate the sync. In a matter of fact, we kinda have to. Sonic Emitter, Revelation now available in the vendor interface.
Salutations and felicitations, sir, and a most jocund welcome to the sink. I am your electronic valet and household central processor. May I be of service, sir?
Sir, are you aware that I'm playing as a woman, right?
Indubitably, sir, but it is with a great lugubriousness that I must disclose that my programmers installed only the masculine honorific, sir. Moreover, they neglected to enclose a parameter by which said honorific might be omitted altogether. Over my most strenuous of remonstrances, sir.
Are you some kind of artificial intelligence?
Regrettably not, sir. All modules in this habitat are synthetic personalities atop a mundane operating system. There is no intelligence here, sir.
You mean there are other personality modules?
Indeed, sir. Though if sir's aim is to activate them, I lament to inform sir that most have been offline for some years. If sir were to ask my opinion, I should venture that sir is better off without them. However, if sir is determined to inflict upon sir's self their dubious services, sir might locate backup personality disks elsewhere in the facility.
Why is that?
The other modules are rather erratic, sir. Their personality matrices are built on flawed logic and have not weathered the years well, sir.
So I can access their functions without loading the personality holotapes.
Tragically, the core operating systems are also located on the personality tapes, sir. Once the tape is installed, Sir may request I switch their dialectic interfaces off, and I shall oblige with great delectation. However, Sir will still be required to locate and install a backup holotape to access their functionality.
Why are here so many personality modules?
As I am given to understand, sir, this facility was once the property of a Dr. Mobius. He crafted the personality modules as part of a collection of experiments on the subject of machine-human interface. As to the reason for the unusual choices of devices to receive the modules, I cannot say.
Never mind. Let me ask you about something else.
Indubitably, sir.
Yes, indubitably. What services do you provide?
In addition to managing the personality matrices of the other household utilities, I can provide Sir with direct access to the commissary. Any goods Sir might require may be purchased through my shopkeep interface, whence tiny robots shall deliver them forthwith to this very domicile.
I'd like to buy some things.
Very good, sir. Should Sir be in the market for a new suit of morning wear, I have several suggestions that might suit.
Oh boy. Wait, you got plenty of ammo. Which is pretty great. I'm gonna buy the Silicon Emitter Revelation. One weapon repair kit, because that might be good. Nothing really from ammunition, but I'm gonna save all the NCR money that I have, because I am not gonna use it. This 5.56 pistol, I don't know what I'm carrying it. C4 explosives. What can I sell to you as well? I'm not gonna sell the K9000 Cyber Gun. Mercenary Marksman Rifle. Yeah, I can definitely sell this. I do not like this gun whatsoever. Not the thermic lens. I wish there was a... I wish I could modify this gun. From armor, I have nothing. From aid, I think Cat-Eye, because Cat-Eye is probably like one of the most useless drugs you can get. I am not gonna need these cigarette cartons and cigarette packs. Oh, I just realized I forgot about something very, very important for the Mojave. Coffee mugs for Muggy. I was saying that I'm picking every single coffee mug available in the game as I was going through, and I forgot to pick them up. Shit. Oh, now I feel bad. Okay, guys, playthrough is over. We didn't brought the coffee mugs. Bad user, I know, right? Kinda deserve that one, actually.
Bad user! Bad user!
Energy cells. I'm not gonna need the overcharge and max charges. I'm only gonna need like regular energy cells, if anything. Well, we're gonna bring every single one of them from here then. I think that's that big of a deal. Okay, let's recycle. Now let's convert. ECP to this. I can make the overcharges. I think I'm gonna get some max charge stuff. Run and validate it. Yep, it's all fail. It all sucks. Though I could load the save before. I mean,
perhaps Sir would care to put Sir's feet up, and I might serenade Sir with the dulcet tones of a light opera.
No, thank you. I could basically add those coffee cups, coffee mugs with the console command, but nah. I'm basically gonna return over here and, you know, then give them to Muggy again. Yes, doggy. Yes, we will. So you probably are not gonna talk to me again because.
What do you need?
Yeah, you're not gonna talk with me. Of course you won't. Yeah, I know I can go back after I finish, and I definitely will. Welcome to the think tank. The tank. of thinking. Okay, so the first thing I need to do is I need to find the EM pulse wave upgrade for the sonic emitter. And I need to do that first because without that I'm pretty much kind of walking blindly. And I will be unable to uncover several things.
Drink
Intruder, you will not escape the eyes of my robo-scorpions.
My body is ready.
Or their pincers.
Oh boy. Hey Onyx. Hydration and stretching? Sure, why not?
And then you run wires that connect them all, and again, it just works.
That was good. My body was ready. In theory. Target on 12. Okay, I need to bring the hollow points. Or maybe not. There's gonna be Night Stalkers. One down. There we go, 4570. I'll take that. What did you have? A brush gun. Also gonna take that. I'm still haunted over here by something. Just Night Stalker blood. Don't really see the thing that is currently hunting for me. But I'm gonna tread carefully when I'm going through this area. Z9 Crotulus DNA Preservation Lab. Well, might as well I can explore it, I suppose. Well, that didn't went the way I wanted to go. Yeah, the game just kind of refused to switch the fire modes for me. I don't know why. Huh. Throwable proton axe. That's just junk food. It's not really gonna help me. And take the pre-war money and Wonder Glue. Ah, crap. Shardis. And I'm endangered now. Also, it turns out that 357 freaking submachine thing is just useless. Unless maybe only if I'm gonna perform like stealth attacks with it. Because it doesn't seem to be performing very well. Deluxe chemistry. Either create stim packs or create some drugs. Drugs. Let's create out injection stim packs. Weapon repair kit, because I can create one. Missiles can be sold. Microfusion cells are gonna get converted. It's not Soylent Green. I'm definitely gonna need a Soylent Green later. That's K-Fungus. I might need that. And the Mantids have worn off. Night Stalker Squeezing Bonsai. I could make some cactus water, which I don't really need. I should turn on the light because I can barely see. What's this? Autodoc Upgrade Implant Y3. Tail Blood Egg. Not really the most important of items. I mean, excuse me, this is just... This thing does not deal any damage. This gun that I have just does not do anything against them. And I'm using hollow points, which is specifically designated for animals, so it's like, what is the deal? Excuse me? Abominable perk unlocked. What the fuck? What the fuck? I mean, that's a run, but still, he just went through the freaking solid object.
Your bones are scraped clean by the desolate wind. May you find more peace in that world than you found in this one.
And I think that also deserves 16 times the detail.
16 times the detail. And then you run wires that connect them all, and again, it just works.
I don't even know how to really describe what just happened. Just straight up, just went right through this. This gun sucks. I do not like it at all. So I think I'm gonna basically use the Magnum as a stealth weapon. Don't see anything around me, which is pretty good. Two targets. Robot dogs. They might need to go down with the armor piercing. Shit. Well, now you went down pretty fast. And the game have crashed. For some reason. Let's check the reason. Crash logger. Exception. What was the problem? I shot the weapon, but it says something about Cazadors. Something about Cazadors. So... okay, well, that is the first Kaiser of the day. No, not that.
Can someone help me? My Fallout New Vegas crashes on startup. Stupid fucking Bethesda jank.
What mods are you using?
I don't even have that many mods installed. Just the basics. I've got Fallout Character Overhaul, Essential Visual Enhancements, and of course Project Nevada. I even installed New Vegas Stutter Remover, so I don't understand what the problem is.
Those mods are old and outdated. You should try using newer mods.
What are you talking about? These are the most endorsed mods on Nexus, and I've always used them. Fallout New Vegas is just a buggy game. I'm also using an ENB, by the way.
You shouldn't use ENB. It was made for Skyrim, not New Vegas. It causes all sorts of graphical issues.
What are you talking about? All of my favorite YouTubers use an ENB, and it makes their games look next-gen. Besides, Skyrim and Fallout New Vegas are basically the same engine. I'm not removing Blackout ENB, end of story.
Listen, you should just start over and follow the Viva New Vegas mod guide.
Yeah, I'm not reading all of that. Fuck this. I'm going to install a Nexus collection using Vortex. Thanks for nothing.
Well, thankfully we did not really lose a lot of progress. So it's all good. Yeah, I think the problem with this gun is that it's suppressed and suppressors are reducing damage. Like it's not gonna tell you that the damage is reduced, but it definitely does reduce. Oh my god. Yeah, I need to reload my shotgun. I'm being cautioned. That means something is hunting for me now. At least the Magnum never disappoints. I'll take the Saturday Fist. I actually need to pick up as many Saturday Fists as I can pick. Good night. Alright, the facility I'm looking for is like right over there. That should have the thing that I'm looking for, allegedly, apparently. Let me get the Sunset Sarsaparillas. How many of them I can use? I can use like 2 to restore my health to the full. And I'm still in caution from something. Don't really have the finest idea from what, but fine. There's no visible dogs over here. Begin the institution X8 test terminal. Oh boy. Are we gonna go for Betsy? Do we hear some secretly secretive things about Richie Marcus? Hello Alt, how are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Glad to see you. Yeah, we got robots, so I need to use the GFPs. I'm not gonna lie, this gun kind of sucks at what it's supposed to be. Splicing facility terminal. Well, first I want to explore whatever there's to do. Actually, let's create some stim packs for this one, because I might need some more auto-injection stim packs. Yep, super secretive secrets, yes. The secrets of secretiveness. Shit, didn't reload the shotgun.
Queen and country!
Dog and robot splicing experiment. Definitely gonna need that. Test terminal for X8. Let me check this area first. Common armor, not really gonna need that. I already have my own armor, and we're gonna get the stealth suit. Also, hello, Jim. I hope I did say hello to you. Okay, so this requires a key. And what about the door that also requires a key? That's a kennel. Well, I guess nothing better to do than just go for the X8 test terminal. Enter institutional data retrieval. Basic test. For this test, you must have used any means necessary to retrieve the 3 student files from the average high school. Hello, Jeremy. It goes pretty good. Can't complain.
Attention, students. This is the pre-recorded voice of your pre-recorded principal, Dr. Principal Boros. You may know me as the head chief first researcher of Labs Z9 and Z14. There I fought valiantly to preserve rattlesnake DNA and put it right where it belongs, in the husk of another feared predator. Oh, and the tarantula hook. Can't splice enough, I always say. Especially if you can make a magnificent cazador. Enough about me. It has come to my attention that many of you seemingly innocent children have been subverted by red propaganda. This is a most serious matter, requiring the most serious of detentions. Can you spell detention? I'll tell you how I spell it. Death tension. Commie pinko traitors. Oh! Now I will send vicious cybernetic cyborg dogs through the corridors to weed all you traitors out. They will sniff out which among you have chosen the commie path. Especially you, Betsy Bright, who turned me down to the high school dance so you could smoke with Richie Marcus. All monitors will also be vigilant. Step outside during class, and they'll make sure you make a speedy jump back to your desk. Hold your urine and wait for the proper bathroom break time.
Sir, can I go to the bathroom? I don't know. Can you? God, I hated that. Still do. Okay, so that's the first data terminal. Retrieve Richie Marcus, all the F's, and science is F minus minus. Richie the Ball Lover. What an adequate name.
You are in the library. Be quiet here and filled with
Seriously? How did you manage to detect me? That kind of makes no sense. Okay, so you have the 7 knife fist. I'm gonna take that. Okay, so I'm not really detected anymore. See that drain my confusion cells. Retrieve student records. Charlie O'Bannon. That's the full schedule, Charlie. And what he was doing, all his activities. Just a toaster. Oh. Hello, the doggy. God, this gun sucks. Not the dogs? Yes, the dogs especially. Fuck the dogs. Who allowed them to be so freaking tanky? Like, I'm using armor-piercing ammunition and it just does nothing against them. That's irradiated water, so no thanks. I think there's a lobotomite somewhere, because I definitely heard some regular human footsteps. And I was right. Don't really need the hunting revolver, unless I can fix my automag with it. Yes, I can. Okay. Okay. So I might start picking them up. That also asks for me to get some of that stuff to sarsaparilla into my bloodstream. The game is not janky. Wait, how dare you, man? No, I just don't understand why those dogs are just not taking any damage whatsoever. There's like stealth attack that doesn't even kill them remotely. I don't get it. Maybe it's mostly because I have never. I mean, it's not never. That's not true. Maybe it's because I have not played this game on this level of difficulty for like an extended amount of time, and I maybe brought basically a weak weapon. Because this one, yeah, this should deal like 54 damage. 54 damage is nothing to sneeze on. But it seems like the dogs are just sneezing at it. They like don't give a damn. And it's stealth.
End of the hall is ball storage for jocks who like balls. Like Richie Marcus. You hear me, Benson? Richie likes balls.
There we go, he said it. He said the line. He said the line. I have 100 in guns, so this spread should not be even like a thing. It's not even about spread, it's how much damage they take. And they take way too much damage. An irregular amount of damage. And this is supposed to be a DLC that's like level 15 plus. Bunch of SIGs. Retrieve Betsy's rights records. Okay. I think that should be it. I guess now it's good enough. I guess I need to go with this gun with the fully automatic. Or... because oh no, wait, that uses 9mm and I don't have a lot of 9mm. That's officer's 9mm, so it cannot be suppressed either. Shoots. Oh, I'm gonna have to deal with what I got then. It's fine. It is fine.
Residential test. This is really Boros, by the way. Hello again.
Well, hello to you.
Thought you would get this far.
This is for the doggy thing. Okay, there's steady. Take the scrap electronics. It's just a paperweight and pencil. For a second I thought I can pick up those blueprints. Bullet spread, such all stats driven. We're talking vanilla. I think you want to talk vanilla wise, and that's a reference to dogs playing poker cards. Not poker cards, but dogs playing poker. It's quite a famous painting. I could use this leather armor to fix my own armor. Come to think about it. There we go.
Residential test. Wasn't that shut down for some reason?
Oh, we got a varmint rifle. I don't really think that this is gonna be useful to me in any way, shape, or form.
About the old boy and the countless experiments I did on him back at Higgs. Gabe? Gabe, you're about to have your favorite treat. A visitor. Won't that be nice? Don't eat the visitor, boy. Don't, please.
Oh boy, hey, enemy.
Can snarl and bite whenever anyone came to visit. That's why I replaced his legs with spare parts and fed him a steady diet of psycho-laced dog chow.
I actually wonder what would happen if I would remove the suppressor from this gun. and then set it to semi-automatic. Maybe then it would be just a little bit better. Hey Nuggy, how are you doing? Greetings, Lobotomite. Greetings to you too. I want to see if it's a suppressor that actually makes a lot of difference in this. Oh boy. All the scraps. In another 5.56. Which I'm probably and most likely not going to use. Because there's no good weapon that would be chambered in 5.56, sadly. Caution. Danger, Will Robinson. There might be a huge difference with the suppressed weapon and unsuppressed weapon. Doing alright, glad to hear that. These guys also are using mercenary marksman rifle? Oh boy, what a waste. What a shame. As a certain companion would say.
I am sorry I put your brain in a bowl, boy. Oh, who's a good boy? You are.
Yes. And a very good owner, too. Actually, speaking of dogs, a peculiar thing happened to me today, which I did not mention because I just forgot about it. Basically, when I was outside doing, you know, typical groceries, I noticed that there's like this person who has, you know, who's taking care of dogs. And she basically, you know, she had a pit bull with her, and the pit bull was the happiest dog I could ever seen. It was just the absolutely adorable thing on the planet. And when it saw, and when it's like smelled me and detected me that I am nearby, it really wanted to, you know, have a little bit of interaction. It really wanted to play with me. And I was like, okay, I cannot really resist that. So I basically, you know, approached to that dog and started petting it. And he was so happy. He was so happy. He was so excited. It was beautiful. Yeah, he was a very good doggo. It was like gray pit bull. He was obviously still young, but it was a gray pit bull. But he was, oh my god, he was just way too much. He was just the best. And it's extra charge packs, yes. Oh, I can create a doctor bag. Yeah, sure, I'm gonna create one. And max charge. Those things, yep. The more the merrier. These are just cute chunky heads. Yep. I love them. I love pit bulls. Residential, I think.
Now, let the intruder have the sonic emitter schematics. Glenn wants it, all right, boy? Let the intruder dig it up wherever you buried it.
Hi, Gabe. Yeah, and this dog is gonna be turning against me right now. This is why I have took the stealth boy and decided to use it. Just because of that. That's Gabriel's bark.
The Eye of Mobius sees.
You have found the recalibration file for the sonic emitter. Take it to the jukebox in the sink and to recalibrate sonic emitter for a new effect.
You prepare to be attacked by. So you're in. Destroy this one. I'll make you. Destroy this one. I'll make more. Oh, hit my Robo-Scorpion, will you? Stop that! You'll damage the hull! Stop that! You'll damage the hull!
Gabe! No! His Cyberdog atomic core! It's as if that means an exceedingly imprecise countdown to critical failure in 10!
Boros, why the hell did you install an atomic core? It'll blow when we reach 1, right?
9. All will be fine.
Or will it?
7. Yes, 7. 6. Halfway to destruction, measured in clicks.
5 by 5. Someone's coming in line.
4, as in forbidden. Do you hear me, think tank? It is I, Mobius, hacking your freakinosity.
Mobius. 3. As in we. As in we are in trouble. That didn't rhyme.
2. As in too late.
As in Mobius has won.
No, he didn't. I'm still alive.
I hope it's glowing up right now in your faces.
I'm still alive. That's not true. I'm still good. Lies and deception.
Time for violence.
Oh, seriously?
You're no. Oh. Stop that! You'll damage the hull. Destroy this one, I'll make more. Ow!
Do I have a doctor bag? Yeah, I still have one. Those things are dropping a lot of stuff, which is good. Okay, get the energy weapons to the, well, to the 85. Now, what could I take next? I don't think I'm taking a Basher, Big Leaguer. With this perk, baseball bats deal 50% bonus damage, which is not really bad. I might take it sometime in the future. Brutal beatdown. Bash speed increase, rank 2. Repeatedly bash your target to deal extra damage. The hit, 5th hit that deals double damage, and the streak rank 3 with 5th hit. Okay, cooldown 25 seconds. I see what it is. A burning waste, and that's for flamethrowers. I'm not gonna do that. Cannibal, no really. Center of the mass, that's a vest perk. Chem resistance, that's the addiction perk, so no thank you. Chemical engineer, you can turn goo and ash into same type of ammo left on the foe. No thank you. A couple months ago I did this and was somehow able to keep Gabe from dying on the first time. Boris had died for sparing him that I never heard before. I need to try to do that next time. You feel appearances are important, as such you feel maintaining the prim, proper look. You gain +1 strength and 10% bonus damage while wearing any pre-war clothing or gambler suits. Well, I'm not really gonna do that. Collective consciousness. Okay. +2 for each faction that likes you, and barter purchase prices are reduced by 2% for each. If my carbon is evil or very evil. No. Combustion kit. That's equip speed. Commando is for the VATS. Computer ways, that's never get locked out. VATS perk. Crazed. Critter. You suffer 50% less damage when being attacked by an insect or an animal. This actually might be very good for me because of the Night Stalkers and Cazadors, which are definitely in this location. So I'm gonna take the Critter Crusher. Activate institutional data retrieval test advanced at X8 terminal. Might as well I can do this. First let me reload all the guns. Flared before they killed him. Yeah, I'm not into energy weapons when it comes to this playthrough, but on the next playthrough I'm definitely gonna like go for energy weapons. And you know, we'll see. Advanced.
Attention, students. This is the pre-recorded voice of your pre-recorded principal, Dr. Principal Boros.
Test Sonic Emitter on the force field with pleasure, but first... Yeah, some reason this gun is better with this without a suppressor. Like, for some reason, some silly reason, suppressed weapons are just worse. I don't understand why, but it just is that way. Where's the emitter? It's Revelation. So I could just fix that. But under which planet I'm gonna place you? Pyrex might be useful. Yep, there it is. The force field is down. Now I can loot the entire place in peace. Well, at least a relative peace. Let me take that. I'm gonna take the energy cells. Yeah, I'm not gonna need the son of shotgun. Right, this entire place has been already looted. I just need to complete the objective at this point. And I always forget to switch from fully automatic to semi. Retrieve student records. Richie Marcus with F minus minus. I'll take that.
Today, the cafeteria will be serving nothing. Because I didn't build one. No cafeteria, no macrons, no swirlies, no chocolate pudding left in the chairs of brilliant minds. What are you going to do now, Richie Marcus?
Bankrupt. Richie's gonna bankrupt. Charlie O'Brien. Now it's only Betsy to get. Bruh. Wow, that's fair. That was fair. That was definitely fair.
The darkness of the afterlife is all that awaits you now. May you find more peace in that world than you found in this one.
That was so fair. So fair and balanced. Yeah, those enemies don't screw around
This area clear. Proceeding.
with how much damage they can deal.
All clear.
Today, the cafeteria will be serving nothing. Because I didn't build one. No cafeteria, no bathrooms, no swirlies, no chocolate pudding left in the chairs of brilliant light. What are you going to do now, Richie Marcus?
Scanning for hostile. This area clear. Proceeding with search protocol. Scanning for hostiles.
And how am I in danger now? Is it because of the turret above? I bet it's because of the turret above. Fire a gun? Now, I don't know what was my character waiting for. Like, I was just standing there and nothing happened. Like, I was like, okay, fire a shotgun because that's needed. Nope. No fire at all. Just forget about it. This layer is sadly in a poor condition. A bunch of weapon repackaged though. Yeah, I can take the right away. I'm starting to think I basically took like a very bad layout of weapons for this, and now I'm paying the price. You know, the more you play with those custom weapons, the more you learn, and I think I'm gonna stop using the custom weapons for Fallout New Vegas. Because it seems like they just don't work at all. Or they work when they want to. Like, this 12-gauge shotgun should, like, destroy the enemies with the armor, with the magnum rounds. In the meantime, nothing like that happens.
School is a sacred trust. Even though I am a long-ago graduate of this hated facility. Now I see its worth, and see it was corrupted by fraternities and girls. Yuck.
Yuck. Ewy. Smelly girls. Ugh.
Move along, please. Hostile target detected.
I'm using armor-piercing ammunition, by the way. I think the enemies are basically buffed in this DLC, so it's definitely not a good DLC for like levels 15 plus. I can guarantee that one. Well, that apparently missed. Seriously? None of these bullets have hit. No freaking way that most of these bullets did not hit whatsoever. Honestly, I'm better off using the sniper rifle. Even in, like, close buildings, because this automag just doesn't work. It's quite painfully awful. Find more information about the X8 test. Sure, why not? I can't do that. Well, I'm gonna have to... yeah. I'm gonna have to do the splicing stuff as well while I'm over here. Or maybe use a different gun altogether, like something that's more powerful. Like I have the brush gun over here. It already has the mounted receiver. So I guess I could do something with that. But I don't have a lot of 4570s. I could make some if I'm gonna scrap some ammo. Find the key to X8 Kennel Supersonic EM Pulse Wave upgrade required. But first I want to do some splicing. Because that's gonna lead me that central facility, so maybe I don't really have to leave.
The Eye of Mobius sees you! Ow! Ow! Stop that! You'll damage the hull! Stop that! You'll damage the hull! Scorpion, attack!
It seems like melee damage is unchanged and it deals all the reasonable numbers that I usually expect from the weapons. Shovel. I already have one. Why is my sniper rifle all of a sudden only deals 82 damage? There's something really broken in this game now. And I'm starting to suspect that it's like one of the perks that I have took that basically broke my character, because I don't understand why with the armor piercing I only deal 82 damage.
Still scanning.
Maybe that's the point. I don't know. It looks weird though.
Calibrate these robo sensors.
And I just got killed. I just got one-shotted. That's nice. That's great.
Not even the carrion eaters are interested in your radiated corpse. And thus ends your life in the wasteland.
It really feels like my weapons are very underpowered. I don't know. Character building when I have 100 in guns? Why I even try with this stupid ass Magnum? This gun sucks. This gun just sucks. I'm pointing right at the enemy and the weapon is like, nah, it's not gonna hit anything. Absolutely disgustingly awful. I'm never gonna use that gun ever again. It's so bad.
Stop that! You'll damage the hull! Stop that! You'll damage the hull! Stop! Oh, hit my Robo-Scorpion, will you? Stop that! You'll damage the hull! Ow! You'll damage the hull!
But yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm never gonna use this Automac ever again. It's a piece of trash. It's an absolute piece of trash. I might as well can just straight up switch to a trial carabine when it comes to this weapon. Which is probably what is going to happen. Alright, because we have killed every single thing over here, what I could do is do some splicing. Because I know there's the dog you can get over here. You can get a little female friend for Rexy. So I'm gonna do exactly that. Splice robot dog. Actually, robot dog needs to be done last, or lobotomide and dog. Let's splice a lobotomide and dog first. Yeah, it auto sucks. It's bad. When 5 out of 7 shots are actually missing, yeah, it's not very good. Well, I guess that's a Lego set. I wonder if you can do this for the second time. Well, first clear the splicing. Oh, wait, the splicing needs to take its time. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Out of pure curiosity, can you repeat that? I think you can. Well, because this is playing, now he has a Sutherland list. Yep. You can definitely repeat that. But that means that you can get infinite amount of weaponry and ammunition from this place if you're just willing to spend enough time. Which, I'm gonna be quite honest, I'm not really gonna spend an infinite amount of time. I'm just gonna perform the experiments once, and then I'm gonna move on. Let's splice lobotomide and robot. This one's actually pretty funny.
Who am I? I feel different, awake, alive for the first time ever. What is this strange new world around me? What does it hold in store for a dreamer such as myself? No!
No! I was gonna enjoy that. Okay, let's clear that out and let's make a friend for Rexy. Robot and dog. Restocking. Restocking? Did I miss on something in this place? Yeah, it tells me that it's restocking. I do not understand that. Is there like a limit of experiments per day? I think there is. "24 hours. Ah, shoot. Okay, hold on. Well, technically, I could wait for 24 hours, but I don't think I want to. And all of a sudden, I have so many needs on this character. Why? I mean, sure, I'm gonna wait for 24 hours. I can do that. But all of a sudden, my character had like ridiculous needs. I'm simply gonna load a different save. Maybe that's gonna help. There we go. Doggy. We got the robot doggy. We got Roxy. Bark Bork. Hey there, puppy. Go away by the entrance. Good dog. I want Roxy to survive, by the way, because there's a very cute little cutscene by the end of this DLC. Okay, let's just go through the splicing again because that is actually a part of a quest.
Who am I? I feel different, awake, alive for the first time ever. What is this strange new world around me? What does it hold in store for a dreamer such as myself? No!
This always gets me. It's always gonna make me laugh. Okay, and the last experiment, because that's a part of a quest, and also there's an achievement for doing this. Lobotomian dog. And that's all she wrote. Yeah, at this point that's all the experiments that I could perform. I think I should make Roxy an essential NPC, something tells me. Or maybe not, we'll see.
Well done, Lord. Soon the technologies will be safe. Attack!
If you think braving the cyber dogs of X8 makes you brave, intruder, it is no use. All cyber dogs are under my command, and they will bite you. My robo-scorpion. Soon, all science will be mine.
Yeah, I'm gonna make some GFPs. Also, I'm running over encumbered. So what else is surprising? And apparently I'm still in danger for something. Oh. Jesus Christ. At least they're giving good experience, but... God damn, the damage that they are taking. It's a little bit serious. Oh, they also destroyed my backpack. That would explain why I'm over encumbered all of a sudden. And I still cannot fix this. Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to start picking up the other backpacks. I have a duct tape over here. You start picking the duffel bags if I don't want to be over encumbered anymore. What's the loadout of the day? Sniper rifle. I'm pressing 3, pump action shotgun, the Winchester trench gun, 9A91, and pulse generator, and also the axe. And I'm not gonna mention the automac because automac sucks. It is an absolutely horrible weapon to use, absolutely horrible. Also, we got flying dogs. I think I simply need to get used to these enemies being, well, the way they are.
Dr. Mobius, surrender yourself. You cannot win despite the fact that the odds are heavily in your favor.
I will make it. Oh shit. But this gun isn't really that horrible. But it needs to be kept in fully automatic because otherwise it's just not really that great. Okay, so what do we have to do now? Because not the best friend. Try to find any trace of Gabe's in the Higgs village. Find the missing modules for the sync. Travel to X2 transmitter antenna array. That is the main quest. That is the main quest. I might do that and just, you know, grab the array and then just explore the rest of the place. Which actually sounds pretty good as a thing to do. Oh boy.
I'm afraid I'm quite late. You may want to...
I also need to find something to make more ammunition because I'm running out of the GFPs. I'm also running out of, well, technically speaking, I am not gonna have that much of a problem with fixing this gun because we're getting just so much junk and so much trash that making weapon repair kits, it's not gonna be really that big of a deal, I think. But I wish that weapon had like 30 rounds in the magazine instead of just 20. I could adjust that. Okay, it doesn't seem like there's anything else. The tank is over there. I'm thinking about actually using its services before I'm gonna rush in forward because I need to make some ammo. Specifically for the 357. There are enemies to my right. I need to go this way. To be careful. So they allegedly they have turned non-hostile now. Or I could say screw this. Use the 9mm submachine gun over here, because I think I can even like fully customize it. Hold on, let me check. I only have the drums, I don't have the receiver for it, sadly. Okay, so then maybe not. Alright, let's see what I need to have to make more weapon repair kits. I probably used all those. Yep, I need to find duct tape.
Might I be of service, sir?
Yeah, let's do some trading. Also, you can repair my stuff.
Very good, sir. And might I venture to opine that a new trilby might be just the thing to complete sir's ensemble?
Oh, goodness gracious, yes. Think I see you. I only have one duct tape, so no. 8 apparel. I already have the Sonic Revelation, and I don't really need any ammo. Yeah, not gonna sacrifice the Automag, but probably gonna use it for repairs because it's just not a good weapon. No. Also got this one. This one is fully automatic. Totally forgot about it. And it's got a larger magazine too. Could use this instead. Okay, get the carton cigarettes and get the pack of cigarettes. Apparently there are a lot of smokers in this place. As for ammunition, only the missile seems to be like the least thing that I want. No, don't cancel, accept. Accept the transaction. For science. Okay, so breakdowns. 308. Regular FMJs. Yeah, regular FMJs, because I might just use the trial carabine. Because why not? Haven't found any 5.56 weapons, so no thank you. I need to create 3.57 GFPs or 9mm. How many 9mm can I create? Armor piercing. 2,000? Yeah, I think I'm pretty much good. Maybe I should give a try to that submachine gun of mine to see if it's any better. It's probably not really. I mean, I can make the I can compare the damages. 9A is 49. The mercenary, not mercenary maximum rifle. The tactical is 41. So the ammunition will be just by default more accessible. It will be just more accessible. I'm gonna hate those sights. Where's that gun? Yeah. I mean, right now it has 230 rounds. So maybe let's create additional, like, 300 rounds for this and additional 300 rounds of hollow points and see how that's gonna work. Because I can still create the 3.57s. if this gun is not gonna be really that great. But we'll see. We will see. There's only one way to figure that out. Auto ejection stim packs, yes please. I can make one weapon repair kit, which I actually no. I would love to create an armor repair kit. But I don't have any leather belts, so one weapon repair kit instead. The sink can fix my stuff, if I recall correctly.
Might I be of service, sir?
Yeah, repair.
Very good, sir.
Very good indeed. Brush gun is already in a pretty good condition, don't need to do anything with that. Alright, that should be good enough for now. Alright, we're gonna continue on with the game, and with... Well, we're gonna continue on with the game, but first I think I need to take a small break. I need to cool off a little bit. And I need to make myself some more tea. So people on Twitch, we're gonna continue with the playthrough after the break, but people on YouTube, this is gonna be the end of this episode. Hope you guys have enjoyed this DLC so far. It's definitely gonna be a little bit more of a challenge, but I can deal with that, just like I deal with anything else. If you guys enjoyed, consider subscribing, ringing the bell, sending a like, leaving a comment, all that good stuff. Links for my mod list and my socials are down below in the description or in the pinned comment. Thank you guys once again. I'll see you guys on the next episode.